Hello everybody and welcome to the next thing that I'm going to be doing, which is Hydlide. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, I don't care. This is the next game I wanted to do. It is an NES game, and it's not very long, so it shouldn't take very long. Which is good, because I have issues with recording NES games. If you cannot tell, which I'm sure you can't, yet, this is post-commentary, yay! So I'm watching myself play. And a dragon destroyed the princess and the fairies, 'cause that's what you do, I guess. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'll get to the recording thing later. This is Hydlide. This is your main protagonist. He's a little guy with a sword and a shield, helmet, armor. You know, normal stuff. If you look down at the bottom, it's switching attack, defend, attack, defend. You have to hold down the A button to attack. If you are not holding down the A button, you are in defend mode. In order to kill things, you have to hold the A button and walk into them. That does damage, and that kills monsters just like you see. And these are all slimes. They're easy. They're the easiest things in the game, I think. Maybe the kobold, the little red guy over there, is easier. I'm not sure. But this is what I'm trying to show here, is that your life increases, or rather it regenerates after you stand around doing nothing for a minute. But it does not regenerate while you're standing in trees, or in dungeon squares, or anything other than grass, really. So I was trying to show that off. If you go down one screen, this screen is completely empty, so you can refill your life there if you feel like you need to. And what I'm doing now is I'm actually grinding. If you look, I have an experience gauge at the third one down, on the right side there. I'm going to need to get that experience gauge to the right a few times, which I do off screen. And make sure you save it a lot. Saving is very important, and I'll go more into that in a second. But like I was saying, you're trying to level up here. You're going to want to level up twice. So you're going to get that experience gauge all the way to the right twice. I just do it on these slimes here. You could theoretically do it anywhere, but I find this is the easiest spot, because you have a safe place right below you, and there's 3 of them, and you could fight the kobold if you wanted to. It's not bad. But, like I said, oh yes, and you can change the speed. You can turn it to high speed, which makes you and everything else go faster. And you can kill things faster, and it's faster. But you run the risk of dying faster as well, so use at your own risk. And like I said, make sure you save a lot. Even if you don't feel like you've really done anything substantial, probably need to save. Another thing I show off is that if you go down one screen, and then you keep going up all the way, you'll see eventually that this game is very small. The world map, that is. Because if you go up just one more screen from here, we're back on the screen that we just saw. We're just at the bottom half now. So, I believe the world is a 5x5 and it loops in on itself. It's very small. Again, this game is very short. It'll still take me a couple episodes, but that's okay. So yes, the first thing that you should do after leveling up is come over here and get the cross. The cross is used for destroying the vampire. That makes sense, right? The vampire is one screen east of the starting position in this castle here. And again, make sure you save. If you go walk around on tiles like this, you will actually lose health. Even if you're not getting hurt, you will slightly lose health. Just standing around on these tiles, so be careful of that. It's not very quick and it's not really noticeable, but I will show you very soon why you want to be aware of that. But that was the vampire. You kill him. Try to kill things from behind, because if they run into you, they do damage to you. Yeah. So yeah, for defeating him, we got a lamp. And the lamp, what that does is it lights up a few areas. Some of the caves, if you try to enter them, they're completely dark. So now they're light. and that's not really an important item if you already know the game. You don't have to have it. But, I mean, that would be silly for me to show off the game and not get the lamp. The next place we want to go is in here. In here is very tough, these wisps. I wanted to show that you can kill one, but I took a whole bunch of damage in doing so. They can kill you rather quickly. And they do, a lot. I die here a lot, and I cut it all out. Well, most of it. You'll see also how to load your game. Because if you die, you start at the beginning. And you're just going to press select and go to your load, and press load, yes, and there you are. You're back where you last saved. That's why you need to save constantly. And I just wanted to show that off. I do show a few deaths. The next death is the reason I keep telling you to save often. Save, 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 save. There I actually got the sword, but died on my way out. And yes, this next death here, the reason you want to save, because it is completely and utterly cheap and there's no way I could have gotten away from it. I am dead. There you go. So save often. The next death I wanted to show is that the floor hurting you in the dungeons is actually something you need to worry about. Because in here, I make some careless mistakes, I get hurt a few times, just trying to get around them. I'm not trying to fight them because it's really not worth it. And then I get over here and the floor kills me. So that's great. But after that, we finally get the sword and we finally make it out and everything's okay. And that's where we're going to end off the episode. So I'm going to try and make these kind of short episodes because I know this game is super short. But yeah, we finally got the sword. The sword, I believe, increases your attack power. Yes, it did there. I just saw it. Which is nice. I'm not sure if it's necessary. I think there are only really 6 items that are necessary in the game, but you might need other items to get those items. So I don't know. But yes, I heal up here, and then that's the end of the episode. I'm not very good at post-commentary, so sorry. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.